We're having an Oregon Duck reunion with the former Duck stars who are now WNBA stars, Sabrina Ionescu and Satou Sabally. All right, what do you two remember about meeting each other for the first time?
I just remember Satou coming on her visit, and not knowing a whole lot about the United States, Oregon, but being super excited to learn and, took her around campus, showed her around Eugene, Oregon, and everything that the university had to offer. And from there, we played together for a couple years. And so I was super excited to just see her growth and, being a huge part of the community on campus, off campus, and obviously winning a lot of basketball games.
Yeah, the first time was really significant, I think, just because we already knew, I feel like we would get along. It was good vibes all around. And I think what Sab really gave me too is just their experience from being there 1 year already. And knowing what's going on in America, I feel like she really helped me just transition from European basketball to American basketball. And I mean, we had a great team overall, and it was just good experience for sure.
All right, teammates at Oregon who go 1-2 in the WNBA Draft 2020. Big game Sunday on ABC. We got Sabrina in the Liberty hosting Satou in the Wings. What's it like when you play against a former teammate who is a friend?
It's always tough because you're always cheering for one another, and especially, both having played on the team together. Oregon doesn't have that many pros in the league, and so we're always cheering for one another. The community's small, and we always want to see each other succeed. But obviously, when the ball's tips, it's competitive as usual. But there's never a time that we're not rooting for one another and want to see each other succeed.
Yeah, I'll back off on that. I think it's our competitive nature, I feel like, will allow us just to play the game of basketball and just be who we are. And I think this is who we respect also in one another. And it's just great basketball. We are elite level players who want elite level games, and it's just even better to get to do it against a friend.
That 2020 team was awesome. COVID came, not awesome. Wiped out the tournament. How far in the tournament does that team advance had that tournament been played?
Well, we wouldn't have lost, so we'll leave it at that. But it's always tough to kind of look back and think about what could have been. Obviously we were super excited. We were the #1 team in the country and excited to play. And who knows what would have happened, but I would have taken my chances with the team that we had. But not looking back and always looking forward, excited for the future and our professional careers.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate situation. I think we were still lucky enough to be able to meet each other, later on in the league. So it wasn't entirely over for us in terms of basketball. Our dreams continue and new dreams, form. But that was definitely a hard hit, and it was, I think, hard for the whole world. So I wouldn't have chosen any other team or teammates in that moment. And it was definitely a great experience that was just cut short. But I do believe in us.
Okay, also on that 2020 team, Satou, is your sister, Niara, who's now on the Liberty. So now you're going against your friend Sabrina and your sister Niara. What's that? Yeah. You guys have never played against each other at this level. What's that going to be like for you, Satou?
I mean, I just have to say, I feel like I'm just around great women, great, strong female leadership in the game of basketball. And I'm even happier that one of them is also my sister. Like I said, I'm a competitive person, so I can't wait to meet her on the court and just play basketball, just have fun. And we'll each shine and be dominant in our own ways. And that's what's so exciting about it.
Who are mom and dad rooting for Sunday?
They haven't said anything about it. They go back and forth, but they will never really voice who they want to win.
All right, both of you guys are coming off huge games this week. Sabrina, I mean, what were you feeling? And when did you start feeling it? You go for 37, a career high, 8 threes, which is a Liberty franchise record. Walk us through or run us through what's going through your mind in those hands Friday night against the Dream.
Yeah, I mean, they were open looks. They're shots that I practice a lot of the time, and I shot them in confidence. My teammates got me open, and once you see a couple go through, you shoot them with a lot of confidence, and it just feels like that hoop gets really big. And so, happy to see them go through. Obviously, have to just continue shooting the ball with confidence and playing well. But I really just trust in the process and the work that I've put in to lead me to where I'm at right now.
Okay, so when you're getting 6 threes and now you're getting 7, and you know that the Liberty record is 7, 7 players hold it, you're one of the 7, are you like, I got to get 8 and get this record myself?
I didn't know what the record was. I wanted to get to 40 though. I got so close,
Right.
and I got tired by the end. But I was trying to chase 40 because I haven't had 40 in a WNBA game. But my time's coming soon, and I'll get it at some point.
All right, Satou, you're averaging 21. You're in the top 5 in points. You're number 1 in rebounds at 11 plus per game. That 21 is 10 points higher than you've ever averaged. What's happened to your game to it's elevated so much?
Prioritizing rest and health. I think that I was just in a weird circle of injuries, and I really had to just put a stop to it and really focus, change some things that I was doing in my training, and that has really helped me. And never giving up. Like the confidence level can never decrease because you're not really satisfied with yourself. Just keep working hard, and that's what I did. Worked hard in the off season, and it's all paying off.
All right, you both have high-profile teammates as well. Sabrina, what's Stewie brought to the Liberty? Everybody calls her Stewie, by the way.
They do. She's brought just everything. One of the best players that this game has ever seen, and just the composure that she brings, her leadership, and also just her dominance on both sides of the basketball is something that we rely on every night. And I've been able to get to know her a lot better just as an individual, off the court as well as on the court, and being able to just see how she does everything at such an elite level has inspired me to want to be better and just learn from her.
Sabrina leads the league in threes. Second on that list, Satou, is your teammate, Arike Ogunbowale. Arike Ogunbowale, easy for me to say. How is that? I'm going to start that question again. 3, 2, 1. Sabrina leads the league in threes. Second on that list is your teammate, Satou, Arike Ogunbowale. How is that partnership flourishing in Dallas?
It's going well. Like she's such an amazing elite player, and she's gonna make these shots that just bring the game even more forward. She's exciting to watch, and I do think that just a combination of offensive aggressiveness and her ability to play defense on such a better level now than before has really transcended her game. And it's been fun. She's hitting these threes and it's firing everyone up. So that's definitely great.
All right, the stars come out to shine Sunday. Dallas at New York on ABC. It's 1 Eastern. It's 10 a.m. in Eugene. I think the only thing left to do, ladies, is throw the O.
Oh my God!
Oh, she's holding the phone. There you go.
I'm throwing it all for SportsCenter.